guys, it is Thursday the 29th of June and I'm starting off my day cooking my son a ham and cheese like wrap. I've got some wraps or flatbreads that need using. This was all glowing bright red a minute ago in there. It seems to go red and then go off and go red, and it's on a timer. But yeah, once that is out, I'm making myself a banana and cinnamon wrap. I'm just going to use one of these, put some mashed banana in it, a sprinkle of cinnamon, and I'm going to chuck it in there to bake it for a couple of minutes. I also last night made this concoction. It's been sitting overnight. It looks very attractive, doesn't it? But it is going to be a fruit bread. It's basically dried fruit, sugar, and there's orange zest in there, butter and tea, and I boiled it for a couple of minutes and then left it overnight. So I will be making a fruit bread at Warren's request. I've got to nip up to the school now because Dexter has forgotten his glasses, and then I'm going to nip to Aldi. That's about the as much excitement as my day will involve. But I shall show you my breakfast once it's done. Let's just have a look at his. I'm just going to put that towel down because this machine is mega hot. I touched that bit earlier and I nearly have a blister on my finger. It's so hot. Right, let's have a look. Oh, there we are. Give it a bit longer. Shut that down. And there we are. Showing you quickly as it's come back on. The red, obviously heat elements in there. Must go on and off during cooking. But I don't know whether that's brown enough for him. Do you want that browner?
That's fine.
You want it like that? Right, that's his breakfast and I'm going to do mine. So mine has ended. And there it is. So this is what I'm having for my breakfast. It is very hot, so I'm just going to leave it cool down a bit. 209 calories that works out at. So I'm going to have that and then nip to the school and then nip to Aldi, and I will show you if I pick up what I'm going for. So I'll catch you in the next clip. Oh guys, it's really time. It's time. I have my hair cut. It is time. Oh. It's time. Look at the state of it. But to be honest, I'm that hot and sweaty. I can't be bothered. I don't care. Anyway, guess where I am? I've just nipped out to Aldi. Yes, to get one thing. I saw some like the rip-offs of Lucky Charm, but cereal bars for the kids. Well, me really, but let's pretend they're for the kids, because the kids will eat them. I ended up with a trolley full. They had an American aisle. I'll show you when I get in. I got birthday cake cereal. I got them bars. I got biscoff. Well, they're not actually biscoff. They're Aldi's version. Caramelized biscuit bars. They're only 107 calories. I tell you what. And my eldest is now with me until he goes back into education or a job, so I'm feeding him at lunchtime, and I know I have got enough things in the house to make, but I'm not, can't be asked. So I just bought some sub pizzas in Aldi and a share box of fries. I'm going to cook and I'm going to have one of the pizzas and a handful of the chips, and I might have one of them bars then, just for something sweet. Oh, and they got Prime in Aldi, and Jackson was saying that he hadn't had the green one and he really wanted to try it, and it was $1.99 in Aldi. Paid £3 in Spar yesterday. It's $1.99 in Aldi. Bloody Spar, you rip-offs. So I bought two. I bought one for Jackson, one for Dexter when they come home from school. So that's me lot. So I'm going now. I've got my windows open. I've got to stop at the doctor's to get my mother's tablets. And I'm going home and I'll show you what I got. Right, I'm back in the house and I'll show you what I've got. Bearing in mind, this isn't a shop. It is a shop, but it's not a shop. This isn't a food shop. It's just a shit shop. So don't come at me because I bought loads of crap. Okay? Right. We have got some teddy faces. These are obviously Aldi's Pom Bears, aren't they? And they're 93 calories for one. I picked up these to go with a meal I'm going to do. I thought I could have a couple of them on the side. And these are, for a quarter of the bag, they're 135. Now, 5 of us will be having a little handful on the side of our plate, unless they miraculously disappear. And you know what? I opened the window and guess who's just come in? Old Frida the fly has just whizzed past me. Friggin' hell. Stay over there, will you? So if you see any flies going, phew, phew, the sun's out, open the window, flies come in. Jeez. Why is it when you have a window open, a fly will come in, but you can't get rid of them? I got a fly swat. She be getting it in a minute. Anyway, corn crackers. Picked up some grapes. Jackson loves grapes. He loves satsumas. He's a satsuma king. Every time I buy satsumas, he eats the whole net literally in one go. But I picked up some grapes. They're just seedless grapes. I got these, which are going to accompany the prawn crackers, I think. I picked up 2 because one packet isn't enough for 5 of us. These. It says on there, I'm new. They are jerk pork belly slices. It says succulent British pork belly slices in a jerk barbecue rub with a jerk-inspired sauce sachet. That's what they look like. And calorie-wise for these, per 100 grams cooked is 326 calories. It's 430 grams in the whole thing. So I was thinking maybe like 1 or 2. I would probably would have 1 at the side of a plate, and I'll do some rice with it, like fancy rice, maybe egg fried rice or something, and a handful of crackers, you know, just something different. I also picked up these crisps. These are their own version of McCoy's, aren't they? So these ones are, calorie-wise, 157 calories for the bacon. The flame grilled steak is 158 and 156 for the Thai sweet chicken. I don't really eat those ones. They're more for Warren and my older one. I got some semi-skim milk. This milk is, I don't know if it's got calories on this. I think let's have a look. Spectacles. Oh yeah, it has. So you can have 100 mils for 50 calories of semi-skim milk. I also picked up another pack of chicken breasts. These are the slightly smaller pack because I've got a couple left. I've opened the other ones, but I picked up some more. 115 calories per 100 grams. That's what I got in there. I also picked up this mat. It's just a mat to go at my front door on the inside, not the outside. It's an indoor mat. Just to give the hallway a new look because it's had the same mat there for ages now. So I thought I'd change the mat. These are what me and my son are going to have for lunch. He will have a majority. I'll just have a handful or 2. But if you have half the pack, it's 280 calories for half. of those. I picked up 3 of these. They are like the nice and spicy knickknacks. 137 calories for a 25-gram serving. They also had this pizza, and it says, I'm new. Now, these were really good value. I think it was something like $1.69, I think it was. I need to rearrange the pepperoni on it because it's all bunched up on one side, I think. But it's deep pan pizza. It's 550 calories for half of it, but the kids will share that, you know. It's a deep one, but price-wise, that was really good value. So, got that. I also got these. These are churros. You can have 2 churros with the sauce and the sugar dusting for 151 calories. I don't think that's bad. Could you just have 2? I could just have 2, especially when I'm back in the room, which I finally am. 2 of them, I'll be fine. Unless I had loads of calories left, I could have more. But yeah, got them. Are you getting the gist from this shop? It's just, I went in for one thing, which I'll show you, and I came out with loads. I picked up the kids some of these yogurts, or if I don't eat them, I might eat them. They were on offer. Raspberry, need my spectacles. 100 grams is 94 calories, and there's 125 in there. Strawberry one is 93 for 100 grams. And the lemon one, which I might have, you never know, is 108 for 100 grams. So I got those yogurts. Stick them in the bag. These are what I picked up for myself. I absolutely love this popcorn. I never knew about this popcorn until my friend Sue gave me a gift, and it was a massive like Christmas cracker with this stuff in it, and ever since when I see it I'm like, oh, I get that, because it is quite expensive. And you do tend to, I don't know if it's everywhere else, but in Wales you tend to see them mainly in like fancy garden centres and stuff like that, and they're like 2-3 quid a bag, and I'm like, ooh. Well, anyway, I know you can buy it online, but they had a Joe and a Steph's a popcorn in flavours I've never seen before. Tiramisu and limoncello. That sounds nice. So I've got them. And calorie-wise, it's per 1/3 serving is 104 calories. But they are, this one is per 100 grams, it's 567 calories. And there's 55 grams in the whole bag. Now, I would do a whole bag job in the night. They're not that big. Honestly, they look big, but they're not. They're not that big. But I would eat a whole bag in the night watching telly or something, if I've got calories, of course. So I've got that one. And then this one is also 55, but this one is 608 for 100 grams. And do you know what? I'm going to bingo tomorrow. I'm going to bingo for ages and ages and ages. And I'm going to bingo tomorrow night. And I think I'm going to take one with me. Probably this one, unless I end up eating it tonight. But yes. So, this one, yeah, I've told you the calories on that. That floats my boat. Right, what else have we got in here? We have got these 2 pizzas, which me and my son are going to have for lunch. They are 2 pizza subs. They're just cheese and tomato. And they are 296 for one. So I'm going to have one of them and a handful of chips. And that will be fine. And I might have a cereal bar. Picked up some birthday cake cereal. Because do you know what? It's nearly my birthday. Not long for my birthday. And I'm going to be 49 years young. Oh, Jesus God. Look, I'm going to be 49 years young. I've got a year. I could be quite slim by my 50th. Do you know, I need to set that as a goal. not to be fat and 50, because I wasn't going to be fat and 40. 10 years on, nearly. I'm still fat. So, fat and 50, let's do this. Come on. Birthday cake cereal. And yes, you can eat this on a diet. 158 calories for 40 gram serving by the looks of it. Can't really read the print. It's a bit smudged. But they look nice. Do you know what? They would be nice on top of... I got to make cakes for the kids' prom for school. Jackson's leaving primary and going up to secondary school. And I've nominated myself to make cupcakes. Which I hadn't know. I got to make 30 odd. And then one of the mothers was like, oh, can I have some of your cakes? They're fab. So I said, yeah, I'll make you some. So I'll be making about 45, 50 cupcakes next week. But they would be quite nice. Just a couple of them on top of the cupcake as a decoration. Because they've got, like, you can see sprinkles on them. Do I do that if there's any left? Kids haven't had it all. So I got that. I also got cheeseburger flavour crisps. Again, you're probably thinking, Christ, how much crisps has she bought? How much crap has she bought? Quite a bit. 100 grams is 523, but if you have 30 grams serving, they're 157. But we wouldn't just have a bag of these and eat the whole bag. That would go between 5 of us with a sandwich or something on the weekend, you know. I got them. So, not to leave them lonely, I bought them a friend. And these are buffalo wing flavour. And these ones are 158. And I'm doing you all a favour because you can see what you can buy in Aldi before you go. Because I bought nearly all the American stuff. Well, not quite. Not quite. Picked up some Aldi's version of Pop-Tarts. These ones are the chocolate and they are 281 per two. Amount per two. I think when you open them, there's 2 in each foil. And they're 281 for the two, for them. I also got the Prime that I mentioned because the kids like it. They're kids. You know, they're kids. I'm not going to keep saying, no, you can't have that, you can't have that, you can't have that. They can have Prime. Yes, I do know it's a load of rubbish, but, you know, there could be worse things in life, couldn't there? These are 500 ml bottle. That one's 20 calories, and that one's 25. So I got them. And they were the cheapest I've seen, $1.99 in Aldi. I got another tomato sauce because we are nearly out of tomato sauce. As you know, we seem to drink the stuff in this house. I'll rephrase that. My eldest drinks this stuff. Not literally, but everything he eats, from roast dinners to Chinese's, curries, anything, he's always got to have tomato sauce. But looking back, I was a bit like that as a child, so this is 16 calories per tablespoon. And the last couple of things I got, I picked that up for Warren because when I go out sometimes in the night and he makes something for himself, it's just an easy rice. It feels like a brick actually in there, so hopefully it will loosen up a bit, you know. This is Naga Naga rice, or Naga Naga. It's 180 calories for half the pack, I think. Hold on. It's not that I can't see it. It's really stamped out really bad. Half the pack, anyway. That doesn't float my boat, to be honest, but Warren loves things like that. And then last but not least, I got these. And this is what I actually went in for because I saw it on Facebook that they had these. And I had to get them. 3 boxes each. They are going to be hidden because I want them to last. They were $1.49 a box, I think. But these ones are 107 calories. a bar. Now, I don't think 107 calories is too bad for that. But we'll open them and see actually how big they are. And these ones are 97. Is that right? That seems low. Yeah, 97 per bar. Let's open them. For the purposes of this video. And if you want to buy them or not, let's see how big they are. Oh, do you know what? I'm quite impressed with that. It's quite thick. It's got a bit of a girth on it, you know? It's not flimsy. Like I had one of them skinny crunches this morning. It fell apart on me when I opened it. That, I think you would feel like you're eating a cereal bar. And it's not squidgy like it's going to fall apart. Yeah, I'm impressed with them. These are obviously going to be limited because they're in the American range stuff. I don't know if they're going to be a regular thing or whether they're going to just be around for a few weeks and then gone. So if you do like biscoff flavoured things, get to Aldi and buy them out. Buy the whole shelf. It says it's a whole new ball game. I'm having one of them after my lunch. Let me tell you. I am. Let's see if these are similar size. For 97 calories. Oh, they are. Do you know what? I might even find myself going back and getting a few more boxes. Just to stash in my lockable thing. Oh, and they're in date to... These are in date until April next year. And so are they. I'm going back to Aldi next week if they've still got them. Yeah, I'm impressed, guys. I can't really show you what it compares to size-wise. But it's thick, look. It's thicker. It's thicker than my finger. And it's that long. I'm not very good with things like that. Yeah, I'm impressed with them. They're £1.49 a box, you know, but you do get 5 bars. And they'd be great for sticking in kids' packed lunches as well. But they have a tendency to disappear rather quickly, so I will be putting these away somewhere sneakily so they can't find them. And that's everything I bought. So it is now 12:10. I'm going to do a couple of things. And then about 1 o'clock, I'm just going to put the pizzas. I'm just going to put them in my Dual Ninja. Chips one side, the 2 subs the other side, because I'll fit 2 in there. And just cook them. And that will be lunch. And then I think I will have one of them biscoff things. Caramelised biscuit things. I would eat one now, but I want to eat my dinner and then have the sweet thing, you know. Because... this is my 3rd day of being back in the room and I need to stay in the room and not leave by the, you know, by the back door. So, Frida's buggered off the fly, so I'm going to go and open the back doors up and hopefully she'll go that way. Right, I shall see you in a bit. And tonight, Matthew, we are having butter chicken in the speedi. Oh, and them jerk things... I'll do the rice in the speedi and these on the top shelf of the speedi and it'll be a meal all done in one. And somebody suggested, sorry, I can't remember who, but I just remember reading it, that I should do a review thing on which ninjas I like the best and which ones I think are a waste of money and blah, 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 because I do have nearly every gadget going. And I will get round to doing that, I think, but I can tell you now, without shadow of a doubt, speedi is number 1. It's absolutely friggin' awesome. It was £200. I have seen them a tiny bit cheaper, and it is a lot of money to spend out. I mean, any Ninja you buy, they're not cheap, but that's worth the money. I definitely think it's worth the money. And I'm not sure if they're bringing out a bigger version of it. Although, I think it's supposed to serve 4 people, the speedi, and there's 5 of us, and it makes enough for the 5 of us. I can just about get 5 biggish chicken breasts on the top tray. But honest to God, is fab. I've used it 4 times, I think, now. Every meal I've made in it is awesome. Motion detected at the front door. Oh, someone at the door. That's either the postman or somebody picking something up. I put something on Olio. I was giving away a gadget. Yeah, I was giving away a gadget. And I put it in a box outside for someone to pick up, so it might be them. I'm going to go now. But yeah, if you are thinking of getting a Speedy, right, do it if you can afford to do it, because it's excellent. Although the one thing I will say about it, it says you can have a meal in 15 minutes. That is a lie. You can have it in about 25 minutes, because when you put it on for a 15-minute meal, it cooks, but it does like the preheat thing or whatever it does to start with before it kicks in to do the 15-minute cook. But honestly, I give that machine a 10 out of 10. Yeah, 10 out of 10, that one. Right, I will see you for lunch. So I've just put the cake together and I'm going to cook it in this Ninja and see how it goes. So I don't know how much clearance it's going to have from the lid when it's down, so I hope it doesn't rise up too much, but we shall see. I put it on bake on 180 for half an hour, and it just preheated and said to add the food, so we shall see what it comes out like. That cake, I'll put the recipe and the ingredients in the description box below. It's one of the easiest cakes to make, and if you don't think you can bake a cake, you could do that one. You literally boil most of the stuff up for a minute the night before, let it soak, and all I've had to do is fold in some flour. So we shall come back in half an hour and see what it's like. Right guys, this has just stopped, so I'm gonna have a look at it. It's quite dark. A couple of burnt looking raisins. Right, it's a tiny bit wet on there. So what I'm going to do, I am going to put a little bit of foil on top of there to stop it browning anymore, and then I'm going to put it back on. So let's get some foil on the top. Right, I've put foil on it. It's telling me to shut the lid because I've opened it. I've put foil on it, and I've put it back on bake on 160 for I think it was 20 minutes or 15 minutes, but I'm going to put it on lower. It shouldn't take long to preheat up now because it's already been on, so it will tell me to add food in a minute. So all I need to do then is open the lid and shut the lid again. But I'm just going to make my lunch now. Yeah, see, add food. So open the lid, shut the lid. Oh, 20 minutes work. So 160 for 20 minutes, I'm going to do that. So my son has decided he doesn't want pizza now, and these have defrosted. So I'm going to have both of them and not have any chips. And I'm going to cook them in here. So let's have a look at this. We want to do grill. And let's have a look. We're going to grill it medium. I don't want a burnt pizza. Time, change the time, 4 minutes. Let's do 5 minutes on medium and see what we get. I'll come back to you in 5 minutes. Right, I am back. Let's see how cooked these are. Right, not enough. Not enough. I'm going to put it back on. Right, it's on grill already. I'm going to leave it on medium. And I'm going to put it back on for 5. What was the temperature? I'm going to put temperature up. I'm going to put it on high for 4 minutes, and hopefully they won't be burnt. Right, we'll try again. So I've just taken these out. I did video myself taking them out, but it didn't record. So I just took these out and put them on a plate. So they've had a total of 9 minutes on medium and high heat, but 9 minutes altogether. I think they look quite nice. So 296 calories for a piece of this. I'm gonna have 2 bits, and then I'm gonna have this as well. That's 107 calories. I'll put a picture on the screen of what that looks like when I open it. I've got over 1,000 calories left for tonight for our curry, which is going to be ample. So yeah, my other ninja with the cake in it's got 5 minutes left to go. So I will check that that's cooked in the middle once that's pinged. And then it won't be long and I'll be having to go up to school. So I'll catch up with you to check on the cake in a moment. Right, this is just pinged. So let's check it. Tiny little bit still on there. Let me just check. Yeah, so I'm going to do it a bit longer. I'm going to stick it back on for another 15 minutes on the same heat and we will check it again. Right, 3rd time lucky. It did say in the recipe book, mind, that it was something like 55 minutes to cook it. So I think that will do me. Yep, done. A couple of the bits of fruit look a bit dark, but I've got to be honest, that's how Wazza likes it. And it's mainly for him. So I'm going to leave that in there, take the foil off, shut the lid. Actually, yeah, I'm going to shut the lid. And I will take that out later and he can try some when he comes home. So I'll catch up with you later on, guys. I just stopped at B&M and Dexter's trying to catch a seagull. Right, can you get in the car now and leave this?
I feel bad for him.
Why do you feel bad for him?
Because he's probably going to get run over.
No, you fly away, man.
No, he can't. He's his wings.
And if you catch him, what do you think you're going to do with him? Take him home for dinner?
No, go and put him in the grass or something.
Oh, put him in the grass?
Yeah.
But he'll just walk away.
Well, it's better than nothing.
Come on, I've got to go and get your shoes.
I'm using this blanket off Peggy.
No, you're not. Right, Dexter's now given up on the seagull. I think actually the seagull
Has had his wings twisted.
has got something wrong with its wings and it's not going very far.
Yeah, like it tried to lift its wings, but it wouldn't fly.
It wouldn't fly.
Like
Well, and as much as I'm an animal lover, I got to get you trainers or shoes or something now, so I can't be dealing with a seagull. I'm sure he'll fly away. Right. It's absolutely boy loss again.
Just got underneath the fence. That didn't work well for him.
It didn't go well for him, did it?
Yeah, he got some of his fur stuck into the...
His feathers.
Not feathers. He didn't get it stuck. He tried to get through and then when it touched his fur, he was like, no.
Oh, well, we went into B&M because a little dicky bird told me that they had giant jammy dodgers in there, but they didn't have any in my B&M.
You need to get Jackson a stripy top.
Why?
Because he needs to be a referee.
Never mentioned about a stripy top.
Well, he's got to be a referee.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, we're gonna go and pick up the stuff on the way back now. It's got to be a referee or something tomorrow, so it needs a yellow card and a red card and a whistle. So I've managed to get them off my friends, and she's made me some because she's good like that. So, and she had a whistle, luckily. So gonna go and pick them up. Last minute school things.
Oh, why
But they've both come, I don't want to go there, I'm going to go to the other one. But they've both come home with the soles hanging off their shoes. So I got
Oh, look, that looks like it's collapsing.
go, what does?
In between them two big castles.
Yeah, but that's what it's like. It's Philly Castle. So I got to go get some shoes, and it's 5:20. So dinner's going to be.
When was Philly Castle built?
Oh Christ, I don't know.
Hundreds and hundreds of years ago.
Years and years and years and years ago.
Like before I was even born.
Definitely.
Before you were born?
100%. Even before Grandma was born.
So like 1,000 years.
She's not that old. Right, we're going to go to Sports Direct. I can't be, it's too hot to be going to loads of different shops. Can't cope with it. What?
Can I ask you a question? After Sports Direct, can we go to the 24-hour, what do you call it, field?
What?
There's a 24-hour area, you know, on the roundabout, the main roundabout, when we come out of going past all the terrace houses, and then
No, I'm lost.
you know where that big where the bridge that I was at, that white bridge, that.
Yeah.
So if you go into that little, you know, that little lane that no one goes into.
You obviously do, yeah.
Yeah. Down there, there's this like little, there's this gate that it's open 24 hours, and you can take a car through there, and it's like a some sort of thing that you go through, and you like see cows and everything.
No.
Why?
I'm not going round down a lane that no one goes down to see a load of cows.
But it's fun.
For you?
African grass.
What?
No, just on one of the signs that said African grass. And
African grass?
yeah.
What, for sale?
No. But like on those African grass sales, me and them for 30 quid for a roll.
Oh, Dexter.
It was fake African grass.
Fake grass, was it? I'm sure it was a big bit for 30 quid.
Probably the same.
Right, what's going on? We thought we were getting hot in here.
I know.
Air conditioning. I'm putting the air conditioning on, shut the window. Bet we're going to be stuck in traffic now. Right. I'm going to bingo tomorrow night. Stop messing with that cricket ball.
There's a cricket ball.
Never smashing a window or something.
Would you be
It's not
mad if
funny.
I threw this out the window?
Oh no, I wouldn't be mad if you smashed my car window with a cricket ball at all. I'd celebrate. Of course I'd be mad.
Would we have a barbecue?
What? Have a barbecue for smashing the car window. You do surprise me sometimes at your stupidity. Right, let's go and get these friggin' trainers or shoes.
I literally just, I swear it just said there was a H sign, and it was like, it said on there, minor injuries, utility something.
Minor injury unit, maybe.
Yeah.
Right, there's a speed camera here that people don't realise doesn't work, so they're all going really slow. off to try and get some shoes. Right, I'm back. 3 pairs of shoes later and a top for Jackson for his prom. So he's sorted out for his prom. He's got new shoes, he's got a new top, and he's wearing the shorts that Mackenzie wore to his prom when he was 11. So they're like 5 years old, but they're still really good. They're Marks and Spencer's, like smart ones. So he's sorted. Just about, it's nearly 7:30, just about to do the curry, and discovered that I need spinach. I can't be bothered to go out. So I've gone on to Olio. Someone's giving away spinach, so I'm sending Dexter around to collect a bag of spinach off someone for free to chuck in my curry. See, Olio's good, girls and boys, you know. You need something, go on there first before you go to the shop. Save it going into a landfill. So, Dexter, can you go and get that spinach, please? He's stuffing his face. Can you go and get it so I can start cooking, please? You can put your new trainers on. He's trying to get me to go back and see to that seagull and take food down there. And I said, no, I'm not doing it. Right. It's probably gone now anyway into cat's belly for dinner. He didn't hear that. Right. I'm going to get going. I'm doing tandoori style butter chicken curry with spinach out of the book that comes with the speedi. So yeah, new speedi, the machine, which I love. See you in a bit. Here's my dinner. It's 807 calories. It's 1 chapati and a portion of the chicken I did in the speedi. So that is my dinner. Guys, it is now the next day. I didn't end up finishing the vlog. I went to bed. And this was the finished result of the fruit bread, which you can see Warren has had some, the kids have had some. I've sent some down to my mum, and I even gave my neighbour a slice. That is what it looks like. It smells really, really nice, to be honest. But that is it. And yeah, so that is that. So I'm going to wrap that back up and put it in a tin. And I'm off to have a shower because I will start the next video off. I'm going out for lunch with my old work colleague I keep in touch with, and my mum's coming along as well. Although I spoke to my mum this morning and she said she's feeling a bit blur, so she might not come, but hopefully she will, to get her out of the house. But yeah. So thanks for watching, guys, and if you fancy making this, I will put the recipe in the description box. Okay, see you on the next one.